Government of Mauritius has proactively devised an energy plan which target sets by 2030 with a new economic growth pole, the green energy industry. We are on the right track to further accelerate the penetration of renewable energy in the electricity mix so as to meet the revised target of 60% renewable energy contribution in the energy mix by 2030. In addition, the government of Mauritius has announced that it would phase out the use of coal by the same time frame. Coal is currently the main source of base load power supply, amounting to about 40% of the energy needs of the country. The Renewable Energy Roadmap 2030 for the electricity sector, which was published in 2019, has been reviewed to chart the way to achieve the target of 60% of renewable energy by 2030 and requiring an investment of the order of about 59 billion rupees. A series of initiatives have been taken by the Central Electricity Board to promote greater adoption of renewable energy to the setting up of renewable energy hybrid facilities. That is, a combination of solar, wind, biomass, hydro, battery energy storage systems for baseload power supply. CB has also devised several schemes to encourage a wider participation of the population in the green energy transition through dedicated schemes for electric vehicles, smart cities, corporate sector, NGOs and charitable institutions, public entities, and households.
Without a doubt, the project will be strategically important for Seychelles, as it will significantly contribute towards our blue economy endeavors. Important to note is that the circular economy concept is one that Seychelles has been promoting in the recent years, as we aspire to effectively encourage businesses and our industries to transition towards a circular economic model and to move away from the linear model that is less convenient for our waste management efforts. Waste management, as we know, is a global conundrum, as not only is it costly and a trying endeavor, but mismanagement of waste in one part of the world often entails disastrous effects for the rest of the world, especially for coastal and island states. That is what was experienced on the remote island of Balaclava and vividly demonstrated during a beach cleanup exercise, whereby tons of waste emanating from all over the world were collected on its shores.
So I'm pleased to be here with you to launch this Joint Sustainable Development Goals Fund. It is actually a fund that is mobilized by the Resident Coordinator's Office, and it is being implemented by a number of agencies. I think there are 6. UNEP is leading, the UN Environment is the lead, and then UNDP, UNECA, ILO, IOM, and UNFPA. So it's a group of agencies, again coordinated by the Resident Coordinator's Office, and the fund is here to support the acceleration of the SDGs. It's an important moment, in fact, because we are now less than 9 years to the SDGs. And as we know, COVID has hindered progress in many countries. And it's a time to think about building forward better for a more inclusive, greener, resilient society, leaving no one behind.
Within the next 30 years, the amount of waste we produce globally will outpace population growth by more than double. But also, let's be realistic. Compared to their mainland cousins, small island states are more particularly at risk. Resources like land are more limited, and it's harder to treat and ship harmful waste at a scale that makes economic sense. Their small size also means the harmful impacts of poor waste management hit harder. And that's why I'm delighted to see the Seychelles stepping up to the challenges that small islands face. Just as islands are laboratories of biological evolution, so too they are uniquely placed to pioneer, innovate some of the most cutting-edge solutions to the world's interconnectedness crisis. Circular economies are one of the most transformative solutions available to us. They directly tackle the biggest drivers of the global waste crisis, the unsustainable levels of consumption and production we see today. At the heart of this new economy lies a very simple intent: to shift the way we think from a model of grow now and clean up later to a near zero waste economy. This is an economy where materials stay in circulation for as long as possible, where products are designed and built to last, instead of ending up in landfills that harm human health and well-being. So again, I'm really excited to see the move in this direction. To really see this take off, we need a coherent policy framework for the country's waste management sector, one that focuses on recycling, includes the tourism sector, and is underpinned by the principles of the circular economy. We also need better data on how small and medium enterprises can tap into this new economy, as well as greater information for investors, so they can really make the most of this opportunity. The key needs are what this project will fulfill. It will establish an environment that will allow the country to scale up investments in the circular economy so that it can find lasting solutions. And like the Seychelles, Mauritius also stands to become a pioneer in how small island states respond to the triple planetary crisis of pollution, biodiversity loss, and climate change. The country has set one of the most ambitious renewable energy targets in the world, a 60% share by 2030. This is a deeply commendable target that is in line with the climate crisis we face today, a crisis that will hit countries like Mauritius the hardest. But to achieve this target, the country will need to revise its renewable energy policy and institutional frameworks and diversify its energy mix to include renewable